Hey guys, yes, I am recording this because sometimes I feel like when we go live, yes, I see you all, we don't all get to see it. So by recording this, I figured, hey, I will have this to share in our chats, to share in our groups, on our team pages, because I think what I want to say is very important. So I want to talk to you guys today about fear. And before you kind of like roll your eyes and be like, all right, scroll on, not watching this. I'm not scared. I don't have fear. I just want you to listen to me for a second. I'm not talking about fear as in there's something secretly holding me back from going live because I'm afraid of going live. I'm not talking about, I don't know what's happening there. I'm not talking about fear as in I don't want to post this selfie because I don't know what people are going to say. I'm not talking about fear as in I don't like Michael Myers, okay? I am talking about a different kind of fear. When we're in this business, when we're any business, truthfully, when you are in any business, there are different factors that kind of control your performance, they control your behaviors, they can control you. And a lot of times, you know, when you're moving up in the ranks or you're first starting to set out in your business, your leader might sit down and talk to you a little bit about, you know, what your long-term goals are, what do you see, what's on your dream board. And then they start to peel back or click down those layers, okay? And then they get to, well, what's holding you back? 9 times out of 10, we say fear. Fear can be a very, very generalized thing, okay? Fear can be the fear of anything. The fear I want to talk to you guys about today is a fear that I still deal with it constantly. It's the fear of success. Last year, Leslie did a click down with me, and she talked to me about, you know, what I wanted, what was holding me back, and, you know, peeling back those layers, trying to find the source of everything. And we got to fear. And then she just finally said, well, what are you afraid of? And I blurted it out. And I said, I'm afraid of being successful. And I said, I know that sounds ridiculous. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, what do you mean you're afraid of being successful? That's the whole goal here. I was afraid of being successful. I still have that fear. That is still a fear that I deal with every single day. What does it mean to be afraid of being successful? What does success mean? Well, when you are somebody whose mind is programmed, whether it be by past experiences, by society, by your own insecurities, that you're going to fail at everything you try, you get very comfortable in that. So much so that you aren't afraid to do things. When you're convinced you're going to fail, or, you know, I failed at this, I failed at that, I failed at this, I failed at that, when you put yourself out there to try something, in the back of your mind, you've already convinced yourself, I'm going to fail at this, so why not? What do I have to lose? I already know what the outcome is going to be. At least I'll have some fun going down with the ship. That is your negative mind telling you you're not worthy. That is your negative mind trying to convince you that you aren't deserving of nice things. And that when these opportunities present themselves, you default to that. Subconsciously, consciously, I don't care. But that default comes out where you're like, yeah, I already know that I'm not going to do well at this. So whatever, I'll just do it. And then when I fail at it, it'll be like, see, I told you so. But more importantly, I will have these excuses as to why it didn't work. So you're already setting yourself up in an excuse trap because you're like, well, I already knew it wasn't going to work. And I'm just like this, and excuse. So what happens when you start to do this and you're not failing? In fact, you're starting to see an actual path of, I can do this. I can be really good at this. Then a whole new fear takes over, and that is the fear of success. When you have been programmed to think you are going to fail. Success scares the crap out of you. Because when you are successful, what does that mean? You know, the first time I hit green, I was so excited. I succeeded. I proved my inner negativity beast wrong. Okay, I did it. But now the eyes were actually on me. People were looking up to me. People were coming to me. People were looking to me as a leader. And I was successful, and that scared the crap out of me. Because now it's expected of me. And what happens if I don't do it? What happens if I start to trip and fall? And oh, there's that failure. That failure was waiting for me. See, I told you that failure was waiting for me, you guys. All of that is the fear of success trying to stop you. Because if you do this, okay, if you take this business and you make it something, somebody might look at you and say, well, you've sold out. You've sold out because you're like this all preachy makeup, cosmetic, vain person. Not that you can overcome it or, you know, look at the bright side or whatever it is. You become a person that people are looking to, and that's terrifying. And so you're afraid of, what if the people that are a part of my life are going to start to see that and be like, oh, I don't want to be around her because now she's positive all the time and because she's successful. And so I'm going to start to pull away from her because I can't be around a successful person. And then you feel like your world is crumbling around you. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Because it's lonely at the top sometimes, you guys. Sometimes it is lonely at the top. But when you are at the top, you have the things that you have wanted your entire life. Whether it is money, whether it is stability, whether it is confidence, whether it is the ability to put food on the table for your children. When you are at the top, you have achieved those goals and you have it. And no one else is going to do it for you. And it is terrifying. It is terrifying, especially if you are somebody who has expected their entire life to fail at things. When you start succeeding, that is when the carpet gets ripped out from underneath you and you are entering an entirely new territory of fear. So that is going to hold you back. But I am here to tell you not to let it hold you back, because that is just the negativity monster living inside of you trying to take a hold of you again. Okay? We have an amazing opportunity. And I can sit there and say this to you, you guys, because I am the girl that has tried every MLM in the business and failed at it. Okay? I signed up to sell Tupperware when I didn't even have a kitchen because I wanted to go to Hawaii. Okay? I know what that is like. I know that we have a great thing here. Because 2.5 years later, do you know how many times I have fell flat on my face in this business? Do you know how many months I have scraped together at the last second, pushing and pulling and trying to make things happen and up all night on my phone because I'm excited and I love it, only to fall short? But I keep doing it because it's right and it feels good. Okay? I've lost friends. I've lost family. People are like the closest to me in this entire world. The people that I thought were my ride or dies have flat out said, I've hid you on Facebook. I unfollowed you. I can't take another makeup post. I can't take another the world is a great place post. I'm not trying to post for you. I don't care. I'm posting for me. I'm posting for my children. I'm posting for my husband. I'm posting for that woman sitting in her house crying because she has no self-esteem. I'm posting for her. I'm posting for that girl who got bullied at school and told she wasn't pretty enough. I'm posting for her. I'm posting for that person who is so upset that their health is taking a crappy toll. I am posting for them. I'm not posting for you. I'm not. And the minute that I put that in my mind, I didn't care what they said anymore. The fear of success is always going to be there. It is. I've been up and down so many times, you guys. I hit pink, and then I barely maintained yellow for a year. I hit blue, I hit green, 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 I hit blue, I hit blue, I hit green. I hit orange. I hit blue. I hit blue. I hit blue. I hit green. You guys, that is the way this goes. But the one thing that is constant is what I feel in here. When I acknowledged that I had a fear of success and that was holding me back, I was self-sabotaging myself. I was making excuses because I was afraid of what it was going to look like on the other side. I was afraid of going to the other side and being alone. But then I looked around me and I said, it doesn't matter if I'm alone on the other side, because on the other side is freedom. Whether it's financial freedom or whether it's freedom from the negativity monster that pulls you down, on the other side of that fear is freedom. So if you can cross over and embrace the freedom that's waiting for you, everything is going to change. Everything. So what I'm asking you guys, reach out to one of us and be honest. If it is a fear of freedom, or if it is a fear of success, whatever it is that's holding you back, whatever is creating those excuses, I don't care if you've been doing this for 2 years. I don't care if you've been doing this for 2 minutes. Reach out to us and let's adjust it. Let's do this together, because on the other side, you aren't actually going to be alone. You're going to have us standing there with you. The ones that have been through this are going to pull you through it and show you how beautiful that freedom can be. So let us know, because we're always here for you. Let's finish the rest of this month and build up an amazing May, June, and July. Let's walk into August, walk into conventions with our heads held high, knowing we let go of the most ridiculous fear in the world and embrace the freedom that was on the other side.